Good day to you. Morgue Chat Sunday again. As usual, we have a fine guest on this week. We've been doing that a lot lately. Trying to entertain you more in this new season. So we plucked up some eye candy for you. This lady, I'm sitting here talking with her at the bar. The only thing I could think of was, I gotta get her on Morgue Chat. She is so freaking opinionated, swears more than I do. And look at that. So, this is the newest member of Kilberry Special Forces. She is Lady Bathory, aka Caroline. Caroline, this immense bitching, this immense hatred that you found in your heart and your head that spewed out your mouth at me that night. Can I just have a little bit of that for the folks at home? What would you like to start with? What can we rant about?
Oh, we can go on for hours. Anything you want. We can start with anything. We can start with standing in line at Kmart and you're looking down and there's a little kid telling his mom to shut up. Telling him, "Hi, Johnny," and I'm thinking, you want me to smack your fucking kid for you? Why do you allow people to
it's all,
make you feel fucked up about telling your kids what to do?
It's all the libertarian protecting the weak and giving those parents who are too weak to do anything about it an excuse not to do it in the fucking first place. Because it's against the law. He might turn 5 someday, learn how to use the phone and call on me for abuse. Well, you know what? Smacking the head ain't no abuse. I got plenty of them. Look at me, man. We all turn out fine.
That's my point. You pick your ass up as a kid, you know, you turn out to be good people. And then there's kids. These kids who were walking all over their moms because they were spoiled, rotten fucking brats when they were kids, and their parents let them get away with murder. Never got an ass whooping. They grow up wanting to respect their kids. Serious respect with kids. You know, if you don't show them you whoop their ass, then they're gonna walk all over you. Then they talk about whooping your ass when they're 16. And then the same kid who started this shit in Kmart tells his mom to shut up, and you're looking at her, look totally stupid in front of a million people. Just telling her to go fuck herself at 16 while she's bailing him out of jail for breaking into fucking papered out. Why? Because my mom didn't care enough to whip my ass when I was little. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know?
Discipline the youngins. It's your job.
How did my son see what happened?
Yeah, he was such a quiet boy. He always kept to himself. Yeah, that should have tipped you off right there, man. Listening to Marilyn Manson and dressing up in your bra.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. Okay, getting on to child rearing. Let's just switch right to women because I know she has some genuine points about women. And hearing that from a woman really astounded me. And maybe women should hear this from a woman.
Women suck. All of you suck. I suck too because I'm one of them. I don't like to have to admit to it, but we suck. There ain't one of us that doesn't have a conscience about what another woman's thinking. I'll get dressed up and make sure that my man thinks I'm hot. Because I know damn well he'll fuck me all day long with my hair in a ponytail after I smoke damn house all day long. I get dressed up so that I can look better than that bitch next to me. Every one of us does. None of us trust each other because we're all backstabbing bitches. I feel bad putting myself in that category because I think of myself better than that. I'm kind of more straight and up front, and that's why I don't like other women. Because every time you get close to one of them, they'll turn around and fuck you over and step on you to get to the top. They'll fuck your friend, they'll fuck your dad, they'll fuck their friend's dad's dad. They'll fuck their great-grand. What? They think they can get somewhere and then look you in your eye and tell you, I swear, man, I didn't do it. I'm your best friend.
Deviousness. Deviousness, she said.
What is it with bitches, too, that they can turn around and be out on the weekend, fucking kissing, hanging out on some dude, and then turn around and get home and hear a story that their old man was talking about some chick being hot, and then all of a sudden, he's a no good motherfucker. It's okay for every bitch in the world to turn around and tell her friend in secret about how she was whoring that weekend, and turn around and treat her old man like a piece of shit and make him feel that big. for saying some chick had hot tits. What the fuck is that? Are you going to make them feel like shit to make yourself feel better about yourself? How the fuck are you ever going to succeed or get anywhere with your man or ever get on top of the world if you're always knocking his dick in the dirt because he was looking at some titties while you're all sucking cock and that's okay?
Well, it's so.
As long as nobody knows about it.
So what we do about this is we fucking lie. We lie. Yeah, we looked at some titties, sure. But we lie because we know you're going to explode. And we don't even want to deal with it because if you explode and it turns into us exploding, then there's the fighting and then there's the breakup. And there you go. It was your fault for being so goddamn jealous about me looking at titties.
And that's
Think about that.
Because you figured, and you know, and I got it, you know, I totally agree with you on this one. You come home and you're a lady there, you don't care if she's in orange heels and hot ass outfits and 4 hours to get ready in, or if she's wearing her fucking boxers for pajamas and she's tired of it. So,
maybe not the furry jogging pants or something.
It'll take a second to take them off. But you know what I'm saying? Like some bitches' hot titties are going to make you leave tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's having low self-esteem that makes women hold their men down.
It's because I think that they have so many feelings. See, men don't use feelings. Men use common sense and straightest route from here to there. But you gotta feel about shit. And you gotta expect us to be conscious of your feelings. Well, you know what? Your feelings is what starts all the shit to begin with. Because your feelings are your jealousy, your pettiness, your rage. Because that's what jealousy goes to next. Rage. And then, oh, there's remorse. See, we don't do any of this shit, man. We rage when people rage on us, and there's no remorse. Think about that next time you're yelling at your old man about nothing. About fucking nothing.
It ain't about nothing. That bitch did something wrong. She's trying to take the spotlight off herself. So if she's bitching about 1,000 little things, a man has common sense who's going down the trail of what she's bitching about to take the spotlight off herself. By the time she's done bitching about 15 things, and he's had to defend himself 15 times, and got to the point to tell her to shut the fuck up. He's forgotten all about what it was that she did, and she got onto that shit. Devious. Fucking devious.
So remember, when I think they protect too much, it is true. Think about what they're protesting about. Okay, give me something else.
Alright.
You got a couple. Yeah, I told you, man. She could have done her own show. I could have done over there. It's weird. Might have to do. How about the state of finances in Michigan? How do you feel about that? This is a Detroit show.
That's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Kwame just spent $80,000 fucking dollars on defense. Gave 30% raises.
I hear that.
30% raises to most of his employees. You know, Elwood Cummings right on top of the list there, you know what I'm saying? Everybody looked his ass, tried to cover for him, lied for him, got a raise. The day before, he had to resign. How is that? You can't veto that shit either because he had the power when he did it. What's up with that?
Since you put Detroit under and then you siphoned $9 million out of it to pay your ass out of something that you didn't get out of anyway, why not, you know, what the hell's another million or so? Fine.
Yeah,
might as well throw that on the top.
Let's throw Jennifer Granholm in there. Hey, I
what
think we
are you
should
going to do, 4 months or something?
That way we can all be fucking poor going without retarded and jobless.
4 months anybody else would have done 5 years.
No, I'm not dogging smart women.
Probation.
Oh yeah. He'll be in there. He's got 4 months. He's got to do 120 days. He'll be out of there in like 34 days for good time. Me or you, we could spit on the sidewalk and we'd have to do 6 months, and we'd have to do 5.5 months of that with good time.
Oh.
But he'll turn
Perhaps the guidelines aren't so stringent on white-collar crime as, you know, stealing something.
How much you want to bet one of them 30% raises once the dude who's in charge of that jail, he's going to be in? You know what I'm saying? It's like the mafia. It's like a black mafia in Detroit.
Someone ought to check out the priorities and responsibilities of the office of that individual who got a 30% raise.
Yeah, it's not who you know.
Somebody want to check into that. I think I will.
That's what it's all about.